What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm showing you guys the process of me transforming my closet. So this is technically like part one of me doing all of the nitty-gritty stuff. So if you want to see how it finally came out, you'll have to stay tuned for part two. But yeah, I think you guys will really like this video. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely one of the harder DIYs, but I continue to impress myself. So if you're interested in seeing how I transform my closet, then keep watching. As you can see, I am in my closet currently. I bought a built-in closet system from Wayfair. So what we're gonna do is just take everything out, try to take off the current white racks that are up, and then get to installing the closet system. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Right now, this is what my closet looks like. It's just a complete mess. It's a nice sized walk-in closet. But yeah, I really just have been wanting to get this closet system for literally months now, and then I finally pulled the trigger and got it. So yeah, hoping to have something that looks a little bit more chic, a little bit more organized, and we'll just see if we're able to achieve the look that I'm going for. But yeah, this is before. All right, everything is out. All right, so this is what it's looking like during phase two, basically after gutting everything out or taking everything out. Our next step is, first, before we take these down, we're going to just make sure that we have all of the pieces that we need from the shipment. And yeah, we should be good to go. We've been putting things in the movie room. So this is what it's looking like. Everything from my closet is now in here. All right, yeah, so I'm gonna go get the stuff and lay them out in the hallway so we can double check. Yeah, see what we're working with. Or I guess it's right there, but I want to flip it. See how it's like this? I want it to be long ways that way. Okay. Which it says that it's reversible, so we should be able to. So I have everything labeled so that it's easy for us to find all of the pieces when we're putting them together. And yeah, we're about to get started. Flathead screwdriver. So the easiest way for me to get this out was to use this screwdriver to just basically pull out the nail. As you saw, it popped out, and then from there it just pulled out the white anchors. This way I didn't create any like bubbles in the sheetrock or the drywall part of the wall. And yeah, I just did that for all of them. So enjoy these next few clips of popping out all of the nails. Some of these also had an anchor, so I just used a screwdriver to pull it out some, and then some pliers to pull it completely out of the wall. From there, I just pulled out more of those like anchor hook things, and was able to then get the rack finally out so that we could take out the remaining little anchor holders. And once that's all done, we're ready to go to the next step. I did break my nail during this, so beware when you're doing projects like these to, yeah, not be too rough. As you guys can see, there's a lot of holes right now, but we are gonna caulk them and fill them with caulk. However they caulk, the caulk is enough for these deep holes.
I think they will.
But we're gonna wait to caulk it until after we put up this down. Right, so at this point we drew the line for this side. We do need to draw the line for the other one, but once we do that, all we have to do is add on these rails, and then everything else we should just be able to hook on. So the hard part I think is done, hopefully. So here I'm just also making note of where all of the studs are, and then I'm putting the rail on the wall just to see sizing wise. This one was a little bit too long for where the instructions told me to put it. So I did use a hacksaw to go ahead and try to cut that to size. And my mom is the one that actually got it all together, so shout out to mom. Get that thing off, mama. You're the best mama.
You are absolutely correct.
Your mom could never. So now just to put the rails on the wall, I measured them up to the line that we had and then drilled some pilot holes and then just screwed the rail into the wall. So there are some places that noted if you have a panel that is more than 3 inches away from a stud, you need to use one of these toggle channels. So basically I had to drill I think this is a 1/2 inch hole into the wall, and I was so scared to do this, but just putting that toggle channel in, lining up those 2 white pieces and then pushing the circular part in. So I guess it kind of creates like a stud for you, I'm not sure. And then just ripping off those extra pieces, and that's like a better anchor. So yeah, learn something new every day. This is where we left off for the night. Basically just got the racks up. I am going to have to fix some things tomorrow. You know, we're still learning. These holes are gonna drive me crazy, but we're gonna hopefully fix them. Yeah, progress. See you guys in the morning. Morning, you guys, it's the next morning. So for the first piece, it's the corner piece, and it was instructed to do it on the floor, which honestly made it way easier. So this is just me putting in all of those shelves that are required as far as like being the fixed shelf so that it stays stabilized. And then just lifting it up, you know, girl power, and just hooking it onto those rails. Also came with a support cleat just to keep things stable. So this is me just installing that under one of the middle shelves. And so I know I mentioned the fixed shelves, but there are also adjustable shelves. So it just sits on these little like shelf hooks, and you just plop them in any of the holes that you want. So I just counted them out and then spaced it how I wanted to. As far as the actual corner pieces, it's just these smaller square pieces, and it uses this H channel, I think it was called. You just basically put it on one of them, make sure that it's flushed on one side that is going to be protruding out, and then you just connect the two. So it's super simple. Nothing is super stable when you first put it on, but everything connects, and that's where the stability comes, so don't be worried about that. But I did just use my rubber mallet to make sure everything was flushed. Then I just hooked on the next side piece and secured it with screws. So I got the corner unit on, but as I expected, this side is going to be a little bit of an issue. So we are going to go and get the shelves cut down, because I could cut it myself, but I don't think I would get it that straight doing it with my jigsaw. So I'm gonna try to go get those cut, and then also need to figure out how we can cut this rod, because it's supposed to be in between these two. So we have to cut off a good bit, but that's what we're gonna do next. But it's looking really good so far. Once we finish that, I can go ahead and put up all the other stuff. It's pretty easy to just hook on the panels. So then I'll fill in all the holes from yesterday and we'll be good. Okay, so we are back from the store. So basically we got these cut to hopefully fit size. My mom helped, and we took the hacksaw to this rail to put them in here. Hopefully everything fits. If not, we have a backup plan to use some tension rods, which I think will also be fine to use. But yeah. Okay, so now it's time to make the drawer. It was pretty easy, I guess I would say. Everything was in there for you, but basically you just unfold everything, use the glue packet of wood glue that they give you, put it in all of like the little slits in the holes, and then fold the drawer together. I was like, what the heck, IKEA needs something like this. And then just basically hitting it with the mallet together. And that was really it. And then adding on, you know, the sliders on the side and the knob. But yeah, this is what it looked like when I finally got them all together. I did end up taking that shelf off and adjusting it, but basically I just needed to do all my last finishing touches, putting on the tops, adding the extra rails, and that was it. So this is how it's looking right now. Tomorrow I will come in, finish filling all the holes, and then do, you know, the different designs that I want to do in here, and put up clothes, of course. But yeah. It is day 3, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill some of these holes and, you know, probably put my clothes back in, and that's pretty much it. So I decided to caulk instead of doing spackle because of a YouTube video that I saw. So this hopefully will work. This is what the woman at Lowe's recommended me to get. It's a sealant. This is a sealant. We're just gonna try because that's not caulk. Alright, so this is what it's looking like. I filled in the holes, painted over them. Some of them are still a little wet, so that's why you can see some of the spots. But, you know, that's also okay because, like I said, these are all going to be covered up with clothes anyway. I just didn't want the black holes. So this definitely looks a lot better. Thank you guys for watching part 1 of me making over my closet. If you're interested in seeing how the final product looked, make sure to tune in to part 2 whenever I post it. So yeah, in order to see it, you have to be subscribed. And also I'm giving away $100 cash. So to enter the giveaway, it ends on February 9th. But just follow all of the instructions in the description and you're entered. So definitely do that. But yeah, if you want to see how the closet all turned out, then make sure you're subscribed and you have your post notifications turned on so you can see when I upload that video. But till next time, I'll see you guys later.